Can't figure out what to focus on.
No.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Geeks Behaving Badly. I am your host, Trinity. This is season 2, episode 2. I just uploaded episode 1. Late. Very late. Joining me is my very good friends, Frank and Vetkaz.
Hello.
And today, I'm not sure what to talk about. My brain has just been like, because I had to deal with the students moving in. So that was madness and chaos in itself. At least a lot of the students are nice this year. A lot of them have said good morning when I've said good morning. They never, walked past me and gave me that look like, I don't want to talk to you. So
It's the hell.
I'm more hopeful of when they start cleaning up after themselves a little bit.
I'm hoping that stays that way, but I don't know. I'm switching buildings. So I'm actually taking over my own building. Come September 11th, I think, since Violet retires on the 10th. So I'm kind of excited because that means I can have more time to think about stuff for the podcast, listen to my own podcasts that I want to listen to, watch whatever I want to watch or whatever. The bathrooms are smaller. It's the same amount of bathrooms, but they're smaller. So I'm really looking forward to smaller bathrooms and bathrooms that aren't white, so you can see every dirt on the ground. And less mold to clean. Because there's windows in the bathrooms, because apparently someone thought it was a great idea to not put windows in the bathrooms.
Yeah, I think that's a building code violation.
I think so too.
There's a fire. What do we do? Run to the bathroom. Okay.
Right? There's no window in the bathroom.
Yep.
The only windows that open are the windows in the students' rooms. That's it. And if you wanted to use the windows in the stairwell, there's a brick thing there. I kid you not, you open the window and there's a brick. I don't know what you call it. A brick design.
That's why I always carry a sledgehammer with me to the bathroom.
I'm just
just in case.
This was not well thought of.
I'm used to the windows, so in hospitals, definitely on the second story and above, all the windows are sealed. You cannot open them. Even old buildings, an old building in Alaska. We had an old building to use. They had drilled and screwed all windows shut so that you could not. There's a reason why.
Oh my gosh.
There's a reason why, because with behavioral health, I kind of don't want the opportunity for someone to leap out the window, even though it's only a 2-story building. And some of my staff did unscrew the door or unscrew the windows and open it because sometimes the old building didn't heat. And I did have a soldier jump out of a window. He was my soldier. And we were playing Nerf Wars. And we had our 2 camps. They had their camp on the second floor. Our camp was on the first floor. And this idiot undid the window, jumped out into the snow. Luckily, there's snow there for padding, not much, and then he circled around and came into the side. And of course, I gave him a good counseling on not leaping from a second-story building just to win a Nerf war.
Of course.
Well, at least that was the reasoning.
Yeah, that's true.
I know in skyscrapers in China, they have suicide nets.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, geez.
Oh, yeah. Skyscrapers and bridges.
Yep.
And some cliff faces.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's just crazy.
Speaking of that, were we going to talk about fun random facts?
Yeah, we were going to talk about random facts. I didn't look up any, though. I just, I did not look up any, but I can look up the one that I wanted to talk about. I think I sent it to both of you.
I've got a list.
There we go. I didn't make a list. So let's see. I wanted to look up the origin of cosplaying because I was I wanted to know if it came from because of Halloween. Because you dress up for Halloween. But evidently, Google says that the practice of cosplay, which is short for the Japanese term kosupuri, that means costume play, originated at science fiction conventions in the 1930s.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That makes sense.
I didn't realize it came from Japan.
I feel
like everything comes from Japan, though.
Everything.
Well, I mean, the concept of cosplay. I mean, when you think of cosplay, what do you think? You think of kids, typically not adults, dressing up as an anime character.
Right.
If you tell a non-nerd person cosplay, they're instantly gonna think of the weirdos. That's what I'm just telling you how they're gonna think. Those weird kids that they see dressed up, they're gonna first of all, I know this because I have ignorant friends. First of all, they confuse furries with cosplay.
Oh my
Like,
gosh, don't even get me
I
started on the whole furry thing.
so I tell them I do cosplay occasionally, and like, "Oh, you're a furry?" I'm like, "No,
No.
I'm not." And no, like, no. And then they just assume that it's only anime stuff. It's only Japanese stuff. They don't assume cosplay could go with video games,
Or
like,
movies.
or movies, or any other form of pop culture. I mean, it's a costume, and you're just playing. I mean, costume
Right?
play. You're just having fun.
Was that a Sobe? Or what are you drinking? Oh,
Calypso.
a Calypso. Okay, I
Yeah.
was like, Sobe doesn't exist anymore. Why does that look like
I miss Sobe. I
you
forgot about
do?
that.
So I was like, wait a minute. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Ben, but I was like, is he drinking a Sobe?
Nope. But hey, do you see that little guy?
Oh, is that the Among Us
Oh,
guy?
Among
Yep.
Us. Yep.
Little Among
Dude,
Us
we
guy.
need to
Yep.
get a group together and play the hide and seek since they added it as a thing. I liked playing it when we just did normal hide and seek, so we made up our own hide and seek, but
Oh
we
yeah.
definitely need to play the hide and seek they added.
Mm.
But so since we already are talking about this on the podcast, I have to talk about this now. I have to explain the differences because it's gonna
Okay.
drive me fucking insane. So we all know, well, Frank Frank knows. Yeah, you all know. Okay, I'm like, wait,
Yep.
everyone knows. I'm into pet play.
Yes.
I hate it when people look at me and go, "So you're a furry?"
No.
It's not the same thing.
No.
Even just
I'm
the
like,
sense of the word.
I was like, furries are literally people that have a persona and a full suit. The furry is actually a character. It is a character or creature, whatever you want to call it, that the person has come up with. They have a whole backstory, a whole thing to it. Pet play does not. Pet play, you were just acting like that animal.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sorry, I have to say this since we mentioned furries. I'm like, I need to set the record straight for whoever's listening.
hmm Yeah, because it's
Because,
almost like
oh,
its own character,
yeah.
and you're wearing a mascot suit that's probably 1,000 degrees inside of it.
Oh my gosh.
And the body odor, and God forbid how far you go with your furry suit.
Oh, that's part of
Um,
the
The
appeal.
the
like
fluid,
yiffing.
and or
I'll let
stains that
people
go
look
with
that
it.
up. I'm not explaining that. They can look that up if they
Yep.
want to know what it is.
Anyway, you want to know another fun fact?
Mm.
Sure.
The giraffes are 30 times more likely to get hit by lightning than people.
The what is?
A giraffe.
Giraffe? Oh, I wonder why.
Because their neck is so high?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm
Fun
like,
fact.
wait, is it because their heads are high?
Mm.
Huh, I did not know that. That's an actually interesting random fact.
Yes.
Well, like I mentioned that one random fact that I heard from another podcast because I like listening to Jeff talk, which was, evidently people consume 70 hot dogs a year, but I highly doubt that.
I
At
don't
least
think
I
so.
don't think I do.
I mean, would I love to consume 70 hot dogs in a year? Probably, but my weight would not allow for it.
No, we finally just went for a walk this morning. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm gaining my weight back. So I was like, I need to go for a walk because I haven't been able to get
Well,
up and exercise. So,
coming back from South Carolina and been sick, Tiger Mom has forbidden me from doing anything outside the house.
yeah.
So
You don't sound too nasally. You doing better?
no, I'm doing a lot better. I just have like a runny nose and a little bit of congestion. It was literally like the worst was like the night I finally realized that I was sick
Yeah,
that morning, and then I was fine. Like
sounds
I was
you.
still a little bit congested, still had the runny nose, but sore throat was gone within like a day. So
Sounds you. It
yeah,
wasn't. It wasn't COVID, was it?
it was it's it was just you
Just a cold. Yeah.
you're gonna get exposed to people regardless of whatever preventative measures you take, you're
Right.
gonna get a little sick.
Yeah.
And I was in a resort area. It was freaking nothing but tourists there. And again, despite how much I wash my hands after doing anything,
Yeah.
you're gonna get a little sick, especially with all the fucking kids running around.
Right. That's why I'm trying
And
to
you're
decide, like, when Gonzo and I go to DreamHack, if I want to wear masks or not. Because I'm like, I do not have much sick leave now, thanks to my surgery. So I'm like, don't think I have enough built up that if I do
I
end up with something.
Don't go licking any railings.
Yeah.
accept the fact that pretty much anytime I go to a convention or anything, I'm going to get some form of the cruds. I'm going to get a runny nose, congestion, and possibly sore throat. At the minimum, those three things are going to fucking happen.
I ended up with COVID from GalaxyCon. So that kind of sucked.
Which is funny because you did, but I didn't.
Yeah. Well,
I'm immune, I think.
maybe you were just asymptomatic, and because we were hanging out, you passed it to me. Who knows?
I don't know. I think I'm just immune to it.
It was just too funny. And then I felt bad because I gave it to Gonzo. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Let's see what else we got in here.
Did you know, and I just looked this up to confirm, the Mona Lisa, she has no eyebrows.
Really?
Look at a picture. I'm looking at
I
it
gotta
right
look
now.
at that now.
I found a random fact. So,
It's creepy now, looking at her.
let's see. This is in 2021. The average American consumed 4.3 pounds of fresh sweet corn and 35.5 pounds of corn products per person. Says
Yep,
United
I
States
cannot unsee that anymore.
Yep, told you.
consumes more than six. I can never say this right. 672 billion pounds of corn per year, which is more than 2,000 pounds per person.
Well, I mean,
God damn.
Welcome to the Midwest.
Am I looking up Mona Lisa?
yeah, look up.
Yeah, you won't be able to unsee it now.
I mean,
Oh,
if we include, bourbon, because that's predominantly corn, then yes,
That's
I would
weird.
definitely meet that criteria.
Oh, yeah.
That's weird.
Corn mash.
Yep.
Corn mash.
Well,
Well,
did you
it
know
just
you
popped in my head.
could actually die laughing?
Really?
Yes. Number of
Mm.
cases are reported typically due to intense laughter causing a heart attack or suffocation.
Oh my goodness.
Suffocation.
Let's
Yep.
not
Oh,
do that.
I want to know. I want to know something. Just
Uh-oh.
because. Yes. Hold on.
Now I'm worried. Like,
Nope. I don't care about COVID. I want something far more concerning to me.
huh? What's far more consuming you?
Let's see if it. Let me see if it's actually even documented.
Oh, okay. Well, you do that. Oh, my nose is all itchy. Well, our video got 1 view. Excuse me. Ouch.
Maybe this is why politicians are all stupid. Wearing a tie can reduce the blood flow to the brain by 7.5%.
Well, that would make sense.
Yep.
That's
yeah,
why a
if
lot
you're
of people
stupid
that
enough to
wear
wear it.
ties are possibly not very smart.
Yep.
I regret my decision for drinking so much last night. My stomach feels super.
I
Not
have
very
not been
happy.
allowed to. I have not been allowed to drink any alcohol since coming back.
I'm sorry. Is
How's
it
that
because
going
of?
for you?
Yeah.
No, it's because Tiger Mom said no drinking, and I said I promise I will not drink until next week, and I attempt to adhere to my promises as best I can.
Frank asked how that's going.
What, the relationship or not drinking?
No, they're
No
not
drinking.
drinking.
I just get bored so easily, and I have nothing to do, so it's like I get more snackish.
Yeah. That's probably going to be what I like when I stop smoking again.
You're smoking?
Oh, yeah. Well, I stopped for like 3 years. I
That's
actually took up running
nice.
and used to do like 4 miles every other day, but then my knees started to crap out on me, and then that was right before I got the clinic up and running, and so kind of a 180 transition. But yeah, Katie already quit last year,
That's good.
and like cold turkey, just.
Wow.
And every so often she's like, hey, can I have one of those? And I go, fuck no. Oh, you can't have.
Well, at least you're stopping her. Like, no.
Yeah, I'm not going to be the instigator.
Right.
Because I expect her to do the same thing then when although she wouldn't have any on her, so.
Right. Yeah, I really need to work on not drinking. My stomach is not liking it much anymore.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of not drinking.
Oh, that's not what I want. Okay. Can't find the data for it.
I finally found that this is now just seasonal, but it's one of my favorite beers.
What is it?
New Glarus?
Yep, Nuclearis. It's one of our raspberry tart.
That sounds yummy.
Mm.
It is amazing. And they only sell it in like 4 packs. And it was gone for a longest time, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're just bringing it back seasonally. I'm like,
Nice.
it's nice just to have one at the end of the day.
Yeah. I need to just do the whole one and done thing.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Right, I know.
I mean, the most, so whenever I talk to my lady every night, she's, oh, have you been drinking? I'm like, yeah, of course I have. Why ask such a silly question?
Right.
I say, I'm like, oh, I've only had one glass. And Trin, you know this.
Yes.
My one glass is typically the equivalent of 4 to 6 shots.
Yes.
So if I'm having a second glass, that means I've possibly had between 8 to 12 shots of alcohol.
Yes. I was gonna say
Yeah.
depression is a thing, so having just one drink usually
Yes.
doesn't work.
Because I don't think I could ever just drink a singular shot of alcohol and like, oh, that's it for the day.
That's really what I need to do though, because my stomach is over here all kinds of like angry. So, or I need to eat before I drink. I don't know which, but
Hey, do you know hippos can't swim? They just float.
All that
really?
fat.
Is that what they do?
Yeah, well, they have very dense bones
Nah,
that are buoyant.
I thought they were swimming.
Oh, they're propelling themselves forward. That's pretty much it. Oh my god, this is a thing.
Interesting. Male kangaroos are called bucks.
Hmm.
I only know of the younger ones being called as joeys.
Hey,
Yep.
Trent, do you want something that will really like mess with your brain? Quite literally.
No.
Your
What,
brain is constantly eating itself.
Oh, yep.
Is it growing back though?
This process is called phagocytosis.
Yep. It's when cells consume other things.
Envelop and consume smaller cells or molecules to remove them from the system. Don't worry, that long word isn't harmful, but actually helps preserve your gray matter.
Oh, okay.
It's like
So
it's
maybe
like
when you have a headache,
it's
maybe it's because your brain is starving.
it's the cleanup crew.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I'd like to play that cleanup game again at some point if we can figure out how to make it work.
Oh
It
god.
was kind of fun.
Ah, perfect for our group.
I felt like it was fun. If I got a smaller map that doesn't take as long.
It was very triggering to my OCD. That whole
Okay.
like the buckets of water thing. The Viscera.
The
cleanup.
viscera cleanup.
Yep.
Viscera cleanup, yeah. What vet?
Largest piece of fossilized dinosaur poo
Okay.
is over 30 centimeters long and over 2 liters in volume.
Oh my goodness.
It's a T-Rex turd.
I did not know this was a thing.
I didn't either.
It's named the coprolite, is helping scientists better understand what the dinosaurs ate. And the only reason I bring this up, because we always talk about poop,
Yes.
is
We do.
so
What? No.
yeah.
Right? We don't
It was
talk
really
about
funny
here.
last night. It was funny and disgusting at the same time. I have little chew sticks for Elfman to attempt to prevent him from chewing on things that he's not supposed to chew on.
Right.
And I was walking by the cat room, and I looked down and I thought I saw it on the carpet. I'm like, oh, I'll pick it up and I'll fling it around the house, just so he can play with it.
Uh-oh.
As soon as I reach down to touch it, it's cold. I'm like, wood? Because this is a wood product. I'm like, that stuff's not cold. That's not supposed to be cold. Yeah, it was a turd.
Aw.
Perfectly lined turd. I'm like, I looked at that and I'm like, $10 when I go get a piece of tissue paper or whatever and pick it up, it's going to stay together because it's a fucking string. Because someone ate string and it just
Yep. And it just followed them
perfectly.
out of the litter box. Yep.
Yep. I was like, motherfucker.
That's great.
So apparently having a third nipple is a thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I've heard of that.
I've known about that since.
Never seen it.
I've got to look it up now.
I've
Oh,
never
no?
seen it. And
One in 18 people.
Make sure you look that up on incognito or something.
Oh, yeah.
Be ballsy.
Nope.
Well, the reason I knew about it was James Bond. The movie The Man with the Golden Gun, Francisco Scaramanga, the man with the golden gun, has a third nipple. And that's like one of his identifying factors because no one knows what he really looks like. So James Bond tries to pretend to be him by putting on a fake third nipple.
That's great.
Wait, do I dare click on images?
No.
I saw that picture.
Huh.
I can't.
I'm not looking forward to not being allowed to take my allergy pill for like 6 days. I'm going to the allergist to find out what I'm allergic to. So I can get like the swelling up here taken care of. And I'm like, I'm going to be dying.
Yeah, I guess I always thought it was not a thing because they joked about it in the movie Mallrats.
Oh, yeah.
With the psychic with the third nipple.
Yes.
Yep. Polythelia.
What?
Interesting.
Actually,
Mars got its name because of the fact that it looks like the color of blood. That's why it's named after the Roman god of war.
That makes sense.
I didn't know that. I just knew it was named after the Roman god of war. I was like, why?
I wonder about a lot of things that people name.
Oh, this is disgusting.
I don't.
Chainsaws.
Yes.
Were first invented for childbirth.
What? What? That does not make any sense.
Hold on. It was developed in Scotland in the late 18th century to help aid and speed up the process of symphysotomy? Don't know. Or widening of the pubic cartilage and removal of disease-laden bone during childbirth. It wasn't until the start of the 20th century that we started using chainsaws for wood chipping. I'm pretty sure it wasn't like a gas-powered, like.
See, I thought it would have made more sense for amputation because I've seen
it
used for that.
Ouch. Good thing I'm not having babies.
Yeah.
Well, if you do, I could tell you where the milk. I could tell you where the milk line is.
Nope. Oh God.
It's called the milk line, where the mammary glands.
I was gonna say, do I want to know?
No, I'm getting way because some people actually have 4 nipples.
Huh?
One extra on each side, so I'm done looking at that.
Did you know that a horse can normally produce more than 1 horsepower?
What?
Yeah, the term horsepower is very arbitrary.
Yeah.
Doesn't actually mean the equivalent of 1 horse.
A horse at a maximum can produce actually 24 horsepower.
Okay. I have one.
Hmm.
How many knots does a speedboat go? Speedboat goes over 80 knots.
Oh.
In calm waters and over 50 knots in choppy waters. Maintains 25 knots, the average 5 to 7 foot Caribbean seas.
I never understood knots. Why can't we just say,
I know.
miles per hour, kilometers per hour? Like
yeah, that's what they have. They have 150 kilometers per hour, 90 kilometers per hour, or 47.
Well, I think it originates. I'm trying to remember the exact science behind it. Knots originate from old times, of course, where they would take a rope that had knots in it, and depending on the drag out into the water, that's how they determine their speed, if I'm not mistaken. Something to that effect.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Vet, this is pertaining to
Oh
you.
my.
Being bored is actually a high arousal state of physiologically speaking.
Being bored?
Yes,
That explains a lot.
because when you're bored, your heart rate increases.
Oh, I was just gonna say when I'm bored, I start thinking dirty thoughts because I'm bored.
Yep.
That's great.
Here's something again poop related. Somebody has been constipated for 45 days.
Oof.
In 2013, an unfortunate Indian woman had to go surgical removal of a fecal mass as large as a football. Could you imagine a football-sized turd just lodged in your gut?
That would suck.
I mean, Trinity, you would actually have the shape of a football in your stomach, but
Yeah, I would. I
like it would,
don't. But yeah, no. That would suck ass. For sure.
Agents can be trained to distinguish paintings between Pablo Picasso and Claude Monet.
Interesting. I was not expecting that at all.
No. and my follow-up would be, why?
Right?
Is this a Van Gogh or a Monet? Okay.
Right? Like, I don't know. Do you know?
The true
Been really
story
funny.
the true story of Captain Morgan.
The true story of Captain Morgan. Like
You know,
the alcohol.
yep.
I was
He
saying
was
because there was a Captain Morgan, but he didn't create Captain Morgan.
no.
Oh.
No, he was a Welsh pirate that became the lieutenant governor of Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Did you know that William Shatner sold a kidney stone, one of his kidney stones,
I'm not surprised.
for $25,000?
What
There,
the?
there's people out there that buy bath water from women.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah,
We're
true.
not we're not even gonna talk about the panties or so a kidney stone from Shatner.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. I mean, I remember I had an not. I mean, it's obviously I'm not gonna buy this from a person, but I remember I had an infected ingrown toenail, and they had to lift the bed up
Mhm.
to cut it out.
Ouch.
I asked if I could keep it, and they wouldn't let me because it's a biohazard.
Yeah.
Right, then
But
how
But it's
did Shatner get to keep his kidney stone? Like
because
that
he's
doesn't make sense.
rich.
because it's Captain Kirk.
Yeah, he's rich.
No one's gonna
And he
say no
probably
to
went to
Captain Kirk.
and he probably went to a private doctor,
True.
and he's like, "Hey, doc, give that to
Oh
me."
no, he didn't go to the doctor. The doctor came to him.
Oh, true. Probably got it done in his house.
Yep.
That'd be nice. Comfort in
So,
your own bed, have surgery.
yeah. And it's like he doesn't need the money because it says here that he donated the money to Habitat for Humanity.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
that's nice. At least he did something
Mhm.
nice with it instead of
Yep.
keep it.
And it probably wasn't his idea to sell it. I'm sure he just got an offer for it. Like, hey, you gonna keep that kidney stone?
I bet you he probably posted it on social media. It's
Yep.
like this bad boy was in me, and someone, said,
How
"Need
much you want
25
for
to pay
it?
for it."
Right. Oh my goodness. That'd be weird. I mean, I already get weird stuff, but that'd be weird.
Well, some of this stuff makes sense. The sun is extremely loud. We just can't hear it because sound can't travel through the vacuum of space.
Makes sense.
I mean, it's millions, billions of nuclear reactions on the sun. I can only imagine.
Yep.
Yeah.
It would be deafening. Your head would explode.
Yeah.
Huh. The two people that voiced Minnie and Mickey Mouse are married.
Interesting.
The lighter was invented before the match.
Interesting.
That makes sense because there are some old ass lighters, like some Victorian era like
Mhm.
lighters that people show. They're pretty interesting.
Oh, if you ever want to talk about a Prius in the plural sense, called a pre.
Prius?
It's called a Prii.
No.
Pre-
Yeah.
What?
Prii.
Me and the lady have two
Prii.
pre
Yep.
no, no, no.
Ebony Lake Superior has, I can't say this right, 3, is it 3 billion? 300 million? I don't know. Gallons of water, or 440 trillion cubic feet. or 10% of the world's freshest water. I did not know that.
Oh, the movie Bad Santa.
Oh, the movie Bad Santa.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I've heard of
Apparently,
it.
the in the Czech Republic, the
Oh my.
rough translation that they use for the title is Santa is a pervert.
That's great.
I love the reverse translations and then bringing it back.
Right. Well, like when a lot of people like changed their names when they moved over here because you weren't gonna be able to say them.
Yep.
So, because originally my old former name was supposed to be Talion, and then they changed it to something else. And I'm like, why didn't you just stay with that? That sounded cooler.
Yeah, right. Very fancy.
Because I'm not gonna say my former name so no one looks it up, but I'll say it after stream. But I'm just like, really? You came up with that for this?
Yep.
Why?
That reminds me of Men in Tights. It's like, you changed it to latrine? Yeah, it used to be shithouse.
In 2016, Mozart sold more albums than Beyonce.
Really? I
Yes.
wonder why.
Mozart's awesome.
Well, yeah, but like, what all of a sudden like prompted people to start buying a whole bunch of art? That's what I'd like to know.
Yeah, I don't know. Little classical music.
Major League Baseball umpires are required to wear black underwear in case they split their pants.
That's great,
How about they just get them stretchy pants?
right?
Uh,
Like, make sure you wear black underwear. Why? Because if your pants split, we don't want to see your underwear.
Why would my pants split? Are you
That
buying me
would
cheap
be
pants?
right. That'd be a very interesting conversation for your first day. Like, so this is what you need to do.
Originally, Ben and Jerry wanted to start from the ice instead of ice cream. They wanted to make a bagel company, but they couldn't afford the bagel machine,
Interesting. So
so they
they
decided to make ice cream instead.
that's great.
okay, here's something weird as shit. In the 1740s, Roman Catholics formed a secret society dubbed the Order of the Pug. Members had to sport dog collars and scratch the door. Let us see if this is true.
Oh my gosh. I
and,
kind of
and and they have to do it unironically.
right. I really hope it's not true. Cause what the hell?
The Order of the
Well,
Pug was a Masonic society founded by Roman Catholics. It is believed that it was founded in 1738 by, I can't pronounce that name, to
That's okay.
bypass the crown's in emente. I really can't say that word. The Constitution of the Order of the Pug allowed women to become members as long as they were Catholic. The pug was chosen as a symbol of loyalty, trustworthiness, and steadiness.
hey, that's the first evidence of pet play right there that the church didn't
I,
allow. So they're like, we're going to start our own church.
yeah,
Sounds like it.
Yep. Like, you're not going to let us, do our pet play stuff. Then fine, we'll go do it ourselves.
That's great.
I knew that. I did not know about the bartender. Abraham Lincoln, I knew he was a champion wrestler, but I did not know that he was also a licensed bartender.
Yeah. See, I thought he was a boxer, not a wrestler.
I remember hearing that he was a wrestler.
Yeah.
Interesting. So some of the earliest published images of animal play, particularly pony play, of course, because that started in the one of the gay community. Can be found in Willie's works in Bizarre magazine, which was published in 1946 to 1959. So, of course, the origins is different because it says the origins of pet play and animal role play may be diverse depending on the particular participants involved. But, it says, however, some influences including costuming, fiction, myth, and Legend roleplay. Like, I was curious. I'm like, where did that originally come from? But it says modern history. It comes from the BDSM and leather community. So, but we all, well, most of us, that in here. So.
Doesn't really say much about why this is, but it says turkeys, the birds, were named after Turkey, the country.
Really?
Why? Did they come from that country?
That's what I'd like to know. Like, why?
Because I got 2 in my backyard right now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, well, we have a whole family of them that just wander around the neighborhood.
Got you. We mostly have deer.
Oh, turkey?
Turkey, yeah. We was talking about turkey.
Oh, I have deer, and I've had I think I've counted up to 14 turkeys in my backyard.
Oh, wow. I just have deer around here. There's a whole family of deer that lives on campus. So.
Oh, we have herds of deer on Fort Knox. It's ridiculous.
I bet.
And at night when you're trying to drive home, if it's like 9 or 10 o'clock, you'll see them just in parking lots or on the grass near them, and they'll just be laying down on the grass doing nothing, and you'll see bucks with gigantic racks.
Wow.
They look at you and go, "What are you looking
Oh,
at?"
yeah. I will literally stop my truck, and I'll be maybe 20, 30 feet from them, and I roll down my window. I'm like, "What's up?" And he's just like, doesn't
Yep.
react, doesn't care.
Oh, yeah,
It's
no.
like,
We got ones that play chicken with the trains.
yeah. I
On the
go out
train
to my
track.
front yard. I just
That's funny.
look out my window to the ones that are in my front yard, and they bolt.
Just reminded me of the picture I got. Where is it?
So I took Ralph outside last night
There it is.
before we went to bed, and there was 4 of them just having a meeting out front.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but that was literally me in a truck, and then that was the deer.
Yep.
Right there.
Now we had a, I don't know, it was like a family meeting out on the street corner last night. There was 6 of them that just were walking down the street like they just got out of a, AA meeting or something.
That's funny. Oh yeah, my mom and I were coming home one night, and 3 or 4 female deer came out behind the bowling alley. So we were joking, saying they were having a girls' night out and going bowling.
Hey, that sounds like a premise for a movie.
Oh, what? Deer's having girls' night out?
Yep.
That'd be hilarious.
All right, I got to investigate this now because I've never heard of this. If your dog's feet smell like corn chips, you're not alone. The term Frito feet was coined to describe the scent.
What?
I have never heard the term Frito feet.
I haven't either.
I have heard that, but I didn't know it related to dogs.
Yeah, I mean, there's a thing called puppy breath, which is like a sweet smelling skunk scent. But all right, now I got to go smell Ralph's feet. Hang on.
Frank's like, hold on, give me a second. I'll be right back.
Here, I'll switch the camera.
Now I wish we were recording this.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
I'll bring back my findings.
Okay. Frank, or not Frank, Ralph, do your feet smell like Fritos? He's like, Dad, what are you doing?
I can smell your feet.
Dog is like, the hell are you doing, Dad?
Like, what are you doing, Dad?
It kind of does.
Oh my god. It kind of does. Oh my gosh. What about cats? Does cat's paws smell like anything? Bet?
No, I'm not gonna. Let me go find out.
As I'm the only one left sitting here because I don't have any animals. Oh my goodness.
So confused.
I know he's looking at the camera like, the hell are you doing? Bet went to go see if the cat's paws smell like anything. And I was like, I told our listeners, I was like, I'm just sitting here because I don't have any animals.
Yeah, I can kind of see it. It has a resemblance of Fritos.
That's hilarious. Oh, Lucky, it's Elfman. He's so cute.
He was asleep, so
I
He's
smells like
like,
cat piss.
what are we
no.
doing? No, don't smell like anything.
Nope.
That's too funny. He's like, what the hell, Dad?
He's like, wake me up and then you toss me? Toss me.
Right. He's like, you
I
wake me
lit-
up and then you throw me.
I literally woke him up. He was in his cat tree in the little nest, like asleep. He did his little when I came up to him, and then I'm like, "Come here, bitch."
Yep. He's like, God damn it.
It's like, oh, now I'm in the room that I'm forbidden to enter, and then I kick him out.
Oh my goodness.
No, I did get like a hint of Fritos.
That's hilarious.
This from his back feet.
El baño.
But I'm not sure what that is.
I'm not sure either. That's hilarious though. My gosh. I might have to like figure out how to clip a segment and put it up somewhere or something.
Yeah, because I mean, is Craigbot recording the video too, or just?
No, it's just the audio.
Oh,
I need to figure out how to record both. That would be cool. Because you can do video on Spotify now.
ooh,
So
cool.
yeah. There can be video podcasts now. I just don't know how to do it. And I don't want to run everything through OBS, but I'm assuming that's the only way I'd be able to do it. I sent you and Vet the schedule.
Yeah, saw that.
This week.
Little issues with it.
Okay, cool. I'm like, I
Good
wanted
help.
to play a game together on Friday, but I'm like, I already started the quarry, so now I kind of need to finish it.
Yeah. Well, I don't
Of
have to
course,
worry about.
Thursday's not on there because that's just for Twitch and YouTube, but Kick will be Thursday again, same time. Probably 7 days or
Yep.
something.
Okay.
Yeah,
So.
sounds good.
Nah, I shouldn't have to worry about anything until end of September. That's when my schedule is gonna get tight.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Got you. Well, that's why I'm like, we'll play Lethal Company at least for a while until you disappear.
Yeah.
Because I literally was just rewatching the video that just went live on our channel a couple weeks ago. And it was just great when Frank was hiding inside the ship while we were outside screaming about the giant monster being in the ship.
I'm just sitting there like, don't make a sound.
For the quicksand. That was great too.
Oh, God.
So it was funny. When I was in South Carolina, my lady, she had to do she had to do a lot of meetings while we were there because she's transitioning to work in Hawaii or work for Hawaii. But another thing she had to do is she had to do some business in Thailand. And she had to do it was like official, like they had to record the session and everything was regarding paperwork. I'm sitting on the bed just doing absolutely nothing, playing my Steam Deck. And they're all speaking Thai. I don't freaking understand a damn thing they're saying. And then she says, Mike, you're in the shot. I'm like, okay, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm literally laying on the bed and stuff. Like, you need to, because this is for official government stuff, you need to be out of the picture. I'm like, okay. And the lady, I could hear her in her accent, like, oh, sorry, Mike. I'm like, thank God I was wearing pants. That could have been worse.
Right.
But for like an hour, I had to lay on the floor with my Steam Deck playing because every other place in the hotel room you could see me. If I was like sitting on the couch or the bed, like you could see me. So I had to lay on the floor pretty much
That
for like
sucks.
an hour just playing Fallout. I was like, what the hell?
That's
Like,
great.
I'm not here.
Yeah, it's like try and be as quiet as possible. It's like, oh my lord.
I should be able to join you for Fallout this week, hopefully. Last week was just a mess with my pain because of the move-in day. I had to help carry out trash and crush boxes, and I'm just like, nope, we're done.
Well, I sent you a couple, or at least one video about the new changes that they're doing to Fallout, as well as I think this season ends September.
I need to watch
5th?
those. Like, if you
I
send
think it
them
was
in text
September.
message, I need to watch them. I
Pretty
don't
sure it was in
watch them
text.
yet.
But they're making some minor changes and whatnot to it. That's about it. Nothing significant.
Hopefully
Yeah.
this season will have better stuff that I want to buy. I didn't want to buy anything for that
Well,
season.
and I can understand that there wasn't anything great in the season for me either. But what I didn't realize, like I told you in that text, was like I finally got to level 150, and I'm like, oh well, I'm gonna get my perk points and stuff. But then I saw that they had the little infinity symbol on it instead of a check mark. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I can get as much as I want, so you can get as much Atom. So I know Atom points are always a problem for you, Train, because you don't want to do the
Oh yeah.
first thing or pay for it. But if you get to level 150 fast,
Yeah.
you still continue to progress. Like you can still level up, and you still
Right.
earn points. So you could actually just put that towards getting Atom points to buy stuff.
Right. I
So
think
that's in it.
that
That's
next.
something you should try and do.
Yeah, next task that they
Yeah.
start.
Well, the good thing is up to level 100, even if you complete all the task,
Mm-hmm.
as you get experience up to level 100 of that season, you will constantly earn points.
Got you.
It's only after 100 that just random experience doesn't count anymore. But
Frank's over there like,
yeah, he's like, I don't play Fallout.
Well, it's not even that. It's the whole monetary thing.
Well, no, and I understand that.
Mhm.
And again, this is monetary more so for like skin stuff. It's not so much pay to play too
no.
much. Some of it
Yeah.
is sort of. Um, but the fact that they do allow a feature where you can earn the Atom points to get the skins you want and stuff, is it nearly as much as a subscription or straight up paying for it? No, but it's something. And technically, if you really want to, like, so if you had a season where the skins that were provided that season were crap, you could technically save all your points until you get to 150 and just dump all of it into the Atom points in the shop so you can buy whatever the hell you want.
Mhm.
Yeah. The skins
So
don't really matter. It's just more cosmetic.
yeah,
No, I think the only thing I ever noticed was that, buying the extra, like, was it repair kits or utilities and stuff that you can
mhm.
get, you know,
Well,
that
now
I remember them being
now
on the
they have
store
that
too.
now. Well, they're in the store, but now I get it's almost like every other day you get a free one given to you, right, Trin?
Yeah.
Even if you're not a first member, it's like they just
Yep.
give you like one free one or
Or you
whatever.
get
Yeah.
like 200 caps free or something like that.
Yeah, something simple like
Yeah.
that, and that's like everyone.
Even Dead by
Um,
Daylight started something like that where you log in now every day you get like something small for free.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's an incentive to log in every day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it's 100% incentive to log in every day. But
Yep.
I mean, you log in. For me, it takes me a whopping like half hour or so just to do whatever, and then I might feel enticed to continue the story. I'm still working on the new expansion that they did.
I'm way behind all that.
Yeah, I know. Well, I also still have to create my extra characters because
We
I'm
also need to
building
go back
multiple
to
characters.
playing Helldivers as well. We haven't touched that in a
Mm.
while either. Or
Now,
Sons of the Forest
I've been playing it a lot, and it's been a lot of up and down
with
with
Helldivers.
Mm.
with the developers and them thinking that, to balance the game better, they have to nerf a lot of the weapons, and so
Gotcha.
it's caused a kind of a big blowback now in the community.
So uninstall it for right now is what it sounds like.
I
Well,
mean, it's fun to play still. It's just not as satisfying as it was because it's
Right.
like they've really, instead of making it, I guess, giving us harder enemies, but then you're also making the guns do less damage.
mm.
And so because then now they added a 10th difficulty level,
Oh, lovely.
yeah, called Super Hell Dive.
Mm.
And honestly, we've maxed everything out as far as what we could buy and upgrade. And with all that stuff, you know, it really is only designed to handle like a level 5 or 6 mission. Because anything more than that, it's too intense. We don't have enough firepower to really survive. And so it's like they think that, everyone's using these 6 weapons, instead of saying, well, why aren't they using the other 27?
Right.
let's maybe look into that, or why people like these ones over these ones. No, we're just going to nerf those 6 weapons to make them less powerful, and that'll force people to use the other ones. It's like, that's the stupidest philosophy ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and I've been having this issue, so I created, I mean, with Fallout, I've had this issue. I mean, I'm sure it's the same with a lot of games. I enjoy playing certain characters, certain styles, whatever. But when the game meta is geared towards like 1 or 2 types of builds, like you can only do that.
mm,
And it just drives me nuts. Like playing as the tank, when I wear my power armor, yeah, that makes sense. But the moment I switch over to a non-tank build, it's like it got extremely difficult, and it is just the fact that certain weapons aren't nearly as good. Like, why include them? Why make it so that you can build a pistol character
mhm.
if pistols really aren't that great? Like, most people stick to either heavy weapons or automatic weapons.
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
yeah, well, it's the same with this too, because they have an upgrade system where you earn currency every time you dive, and you guys have
mhm,
seen it, right?
yeah,
Medals, super credits, and so you can spend them on all these different, you know, upgrades, weapons, and all of the war bonds are like little packages that they keep releasing that are like different themed ones that you can use your medals to purchase.
Yeah.
All these guns they're putting out there are garbage compared to just the stock weapons you get. So it's
yeah.
like, well, then why are we constantly dropping in to find medals, to find super credits, to invest in this stuff when you're giving us trash?
Yeah.
So they've been getting yelled at by the community for a while, and then they keep saying, "Oh, we'll do better, we'll do better," and then they do the exact opposite. So it's gotten to the point now where they've pretty much gotten an ultimatum from the community where there's some people that are just like, "Yeah, you keep doing this, no one's going to play," and then the bugs are going to take over Super Earth because we're not going to be there to stop them.
Yeah.
They can make a storyline however they want, and they're just going to be like, "All right, no one's there to defend it because you guys
Right.
made the game not fun anymore," and
Which
that's
what
really the biggest thing.
I feel like that happens in a lot of games, like Apex. When Apex first came out, I thought it was
Yep.
great. I didn't think there was anything wrong with the guns. I felt like it was kind of even, but maybe I was wrong. And then they started feeding into the competitive players and started nerfing weapons, changing things up, adding new characters, changing the characters. And I'm just like, I'm done playing. Like, you took the fun away from that because
Yep.
when they added characters, they didn't have to nerf or beef them or anything. And then just like all of a sudden it was like, oh, well, now we need to nerf and do this. And I'm like, but it was fine how it was.
Yeah. Well, and the frustration people have had is that they never explained why they nerfed stuff. It was like they always claimed it was because of we balance for the sake of balance, and it's like,
Right.
or for realism, and it's like, no, you're not, because the fact that there's enemies like those big armored tank bugs,
Yeah, I know what they're
the
talking about.
chargers, yeah, they have become more and more difficult to kill because every time we find a weapon that is effective against them,
They nerf
like
it.
we nerf it, and that's really the biggest factor as far as whether or not the weapons are effective, because when you're getting into missions where they're spawning like 15 of them,
Yeah.
and you have like the one shot anti-tank rockets that can one shot them, but you
Yeah.
only get 2 every 90 seconds, and there's 15 of them running around. It's like, yeah, what do you do?
Right. Die, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be like a test of time to think, to see if they actually will see the light, or if they're just going to keep digging their own grave.
Right. How much further do we have to go for Sons of the Forest? I would like to get back to that at some point. I figured we could do Lethal Company this Tuesday and then do Sons of the Forest next Tuesday.
Let's see. I think we had just gotten the zipline gun.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Did we get the rebreather yet? Yeah, we did.
Yes,
Right?
we.
Did we?
Yeah, I think we did both of those
I don't
caves.
Yeah.
remember that, but
Yeah,
okay.
remember we got to swim in the water past the shark?
Oh, past the Bruce. Which reminds me, I want to get
Yep.
back to Raft at some point. I know
Ooh,
we've
yeah.
already played it and finished it, but it was just,
Focus
was
on a game at a
fun.
time. for the
Yeah.
love of God.
Sorry.
Oh, I wanna play this, I wanna play this, I wanna play this
ADHD
one.
brain, leave me alone.
Yeah, no,
Well,
we
we're gonna finish Sons of the Forest first. There's no finishing Lethal Company. That just goes over and over and over and over again.
I mean, it just depends on what your definition of finishing Sons of the Forest is, because we could
Like,
just speed run the
finish
entire
the story.
story, yeah.
Yeah,
Or do we want to focus on the building aspect of it?
I don't know.
Because we could speed run the story probably in 2 sessions.
I don't feel like people would want to watch that much. That's
Yeah.
why I stopped playing Minecraft, because most people didn't really want to watch me build my simple things in Minecraft streaming it. They wanted to watch me build complex things, and I can't do that. So.
Yeah.
'Cause that's mostly what people want to watch in Minecraft. I don't want to watch you run around exploring and
No.
doing things. So, and I
But
feel
yeah,
like
we can
if we
can
finish,
build up our resources
no,
and like stock up on everything, and then we can just make a play for,
'cause,
because
like,
we have to get the
with-
shovel still. That's the biggest
right?
factor to then unlock a lot of the bunkers.
Got you.
Mm.
Because the only reason why people watch 7 Days to Die is because you've got the zombie horde. Otherwise, I feel like people wouldn't watch you play 7 Days to Die if you're just running around and surviving.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, if we do Son of the Forest, technically we're going to have to just finish the story and be done, because I don't think people are going to want to watch us build stuff.
Yeah, actually, I'm. Have you guys gotten to a horde yet with 7 days?
Yes, we have done. Vet and I did one ourselves, and Max and I just did day 14 by ourselves.
Okay. Yeah, because
Okay.
I was just playing with a buddy of mine yesterday, and we finally did like the first horde, because that's the first one I've done in 1.0.
And I did set mine to walk, so Horde Night was easy.
I got my first encounter with whatever the hell that like hell dog thing was.
Oh my gosh, we had one of those on the 14th day. We didn't have one on the first day.
We had 3 on day 7. They are
Damn.
impossible to kill.
We only had one on the 14th
think
day.
I
Maybe I
shot-
set it up to not be so hard.
I had a tier 3 hunting rifle, and I think I shot him like 26 times in the head,
Holy crap.
and he finally died. I mean, granted, yeah, he drops a red loot bag, so it's like it's equivalent to like a demolisher, but
Right,
what the hell that thing doing spawning on the first horde night?
right.
I mean, I think I had it set up on like one above the average
Got
difficulty,
you.
but
That might
still.
be why.
Yeah, and they tore the shit out of my first horde base.
Oof.
'Cause,
That and I just stood on top of a trailer or something.
So it was a trailer with a little like canopy thing,
Yeah,
and because we didn't have our thing built up,
our base.
we
Yeah.
so we just stood there, and I think I had like 150 plus arrows, and I was just trying my best.
Yeah.
Well, if they're walking, it's a little bit more manageable.
Yeah, I made it easy. I was like, we're
Yeah.
gonna make this as
No.
easy as I can.
I built one of my elaborate like stairs up, the pole across like Max built, and then the little like corridor that you could just smack them.
Yeah.
But for some reason, they kept getting stuck on one of the runs of the stairs, and then started beating on that, and then they actually beat one of the stair sections off.
Oops.
And they couldn't get up, and then all of a sudden, now they're going to start, just pounding at the base of the platform.
Yeah.
And it would have been fine if those dogs weren't down there, because we could have just ran down there and started hitting them. But
Right.
anytime we'd encounter this dog, it's like you couldn't just like, tank it.
Yeah.
It would hit you twice and you'd be dead.
Max actually set it up to where they wouldn't hit the base bottom. You'll have to see. It's cool. It's really cool how he has it set up.
Yeah,
now.
I completely forgot about those. I know which blocks he used because I've seen it, and I completely forgot that was a
dug
thing.
holes around them as well, and put
Yeah, so
something in the hole.
yeah, it's like an invisible force field.
Yeah, it was really neat.
Because they don't see it as a path.
Yeah, it was really neat.
Yeah, I gotta do that on mine, on that gameplay, because they got about not quite halfway, probably a third of the way through the base.
Oops.
Of just like pounding it out.
It's great.
And it was cobblestone, and it was the first one. So I was like, all right, we're gonna have to definitely reinforce the shit out of this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. No, I mean, if you guys want to get back into Helldivers, it's still
now
it's still
now I'm like,
playable.
eh.
No, I mean it's still playable. It's just that when you start getting into the higher difficulties is when it's and you're playing it on these intense levels that they really have not given us the ability to some people have been suggesting like do weapon upgrades like they did in the first one so that you can't upgrade the guns you want, and that gives us the use of now the fact that we have maxed out all of our money and samples and metals that we can't spend on anything anymore, so it kind of gives us another purpose for that stuff. And then you can put it into whatever guns or playstyles that you want, but who knows? We'll see what direction they take with it. But other than that, I mean, even if we just ran like a smaller level 4 mission, I mean, the guns still work.
Right. But it still sounds like it's just kind of now. Kind of like I kind of stopped playing Dead by Daylight so much.
It's more frustrating because a lot of the new enemies that they've put out there are still buggy. Like there's a big tentacle monster now.
Of course, why not?
Yeah. That will drive his nose into the ground with his tentacles, and then tentacles will pop up wherever you are.
And touch your butthole.
Or ragdoll you across the map. Oh yeah, I got one right up the butthole, and it launched me into space.
Another game I want to try, since there's 4 of us, and we can probably find maybe someone else, like in the future, later on, is Project Playtime. I've still been wanting to try that out.
Oh, the multiplayer?
So badly, yes. I haven't touched it since December 12th of 2022, which is around the time it came out.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we also need to go back to trying GTFO again. Well,
yeah, actually, I like that one. That was a good one.
Yeah, I'm like, there's no finishing Lethal Company, so that's why I was like, we need to just finish Sons of the Forest, which is just a story, because I already know how people won't want to watch us just build stuff, so.
Yeah, no, we could just...
So that way we can pick a different game play besides 7 Days to Die on Thursday, or on Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, no, let me know when you're ready for that, because what we can do is I can just plan out a map of which sections to hit in what order.
Yeah.
I always forget. And we'll go just to the story ones, not the... We may stop at one of the secondary ones to get like the crossbow and the katana, but other than that,
we can get everything, I don't care.
Yeah.
Just something to do.
Well, and now that we got the ability to do the hang glider and like the spring launcher, it makes getting around the map easier.
Yeah. The reason I want to check out the other games is because in October, I need to check out some more single player horror games myself, is because in October I'm doing the trivia thing like I did for the horror trivia. And it's gonna be like horror, Halo, Minecraft, like a couple other, question and answers. So I'm like, I want to finish Son of the Forest in case something else is in there. Because one of the questions was for Son of the Forest, and it was something about the rate at which the robot or the AI, whatever dude that helps us, I can't remember his name, did something. And I was like, I don't know. So.
What, you mean Kelvin?
Yeah. It was something the rate Kelvin did. You could go back and watch it on Gamers Feud. I'm pretty sure the video's still up.
Who
I
would
still
know
love when
that? It's like built...
still...
You'd have to look into the code for that.
Still love when I said the splooge thing instead of ectoplasm.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, man. Yeah, we definitely need to try a Demonologist again on a Friday. Maybe not this coming Friday, but Friday after that we can do Demonologist again. Because they changed some of the jump scares and they're pretty funny now. Well, they're funny after you get scared.
Yeah, I think I'll wait on watching the playback of yours because then it'll be a surprise for me.
Right. They made it a little harder to figure out the ghost, though. Max and I have only been able to figure out one perfectly so far, and that's it. So it's like, well, maybe we just need a third person to help us. I don't know. Kind of weird, but
Yeah, we'll see. All right, here's one more fun fact to end the podcast with.
sounds
The term lawn mullet means having a neatly manicured front yard and an unmowed mess in the backyard.
the hell. Vet. His face.
But we're talking about like actual yard.
Yes.
Okay.
No, we're not talking about
a
a shaved.
another
We're not
region.
talking about a shaved bush and a hairy ass. All right.
That's literally what I was thinking. Like very like well trimmed chest, pubic area, nice, perfect. You might have a little style in there, but then your back is like a Chewbacca. You know. That's literally what I was thinking.
That would be called a body mullet.
Oh man. Are you guys able to hear me okay? Because the last recording I was listening to, my mic kept cutting out.
No.
So I really hope my mic is not going. Because in the recording, I was cutting out, but you guys sounded fine. The one I just
have not
posted.
noticed anything.
I haven't had any issues of it, so.
Hopefully my microphone's not breaking. Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's the last thing I need. Microphones are not cheap.
No.
But I guess we'll see. I'll listen to this recording and see if it does it again. Maybe it was just because I was editing it. I didn't listen to it like while it's on the website. I guess I'll try it out once it goes live and see how it sounds then. But okay. Ready to end, everybody?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Thanks everyone for listening to another episode of Behaving Badly. I hope you will follow us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and on Spotify. So yeah. We will see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Laters.